Hey guys, my name is Derek ANT2000, and I am currently a first-year student living at Florida International University on campus in Parkview Hall. And as of right now, I am 19 years old, and my current major is history. However, I have recently added in the double major of anthropology as well. Naturally, being from Latino descendants, I have learned to speak Spanish, and additionally, in reference to the languages which I speak, I have learned to also speak French, not only through the past 4 years in high school, but also being able to travel to France and interact with not only the people living there, but some friends that I've also made in France. And actually, in reference to the trips that I took to France, the first one of those was actually the first significant major moment in my life that I had a moment of culture shock. And this was in the summer of 2016 when I had gone with my parents to visit Lyon. And specifically in Lyon, I had gone to this one restaurant, and me being me in my second year of learning French, I wanted to, try talking to like the waiters and just see some of the people around there and see if like I was doing a good job at practicing my French, make sure I was like on track. But however, not only did I mess up significantly, the French waiter at that restaurant was kind of rude about it, but also told me that like my French was horrible, which I feel as if in their eyes is more leaning towards a sense of honesty rather than to me keep speaking French horribly the way that I was and not trying to make effort in being able to improve it. So going back on that moment, which happened in that restaurant in the summer of 2016, which is certainly a moment that I won't forget for a while, I feel as if that moment didn't really make me uncomfortable. I was certainly embarrassed by the moment, but I wasn't uncomfortable because back then I knew, of course, that, the way in which people talk to each other and treat tourists, people from outside the country, people who never visit, I like recognize at that moment that they obviously treat them differently, and that many people aren't certainly used to being like confronted with those experiences. But rather more what I took from that moment was more of an interest to keep seeing the way in which interactions occur between not only the people living there, but the people living there and the people that like come to visit. So it was definitely a moment of making me more aware of that and just more interested in that. So even as I've gone back to Nicaragua in the years after that, I learned while visiting family that there's definitely more of a familial side to being able to go back to Nicaragua now being at an older age compared to when I had last visited, which was 13 years old. Being more matured and filled with knowledge of interactions between people at that time, I could see that there's more of a sense of communion there than more that I had definitely seen in France. But perhaps it was just something that was missing, and that's the interest which I currently have in traveling. Of course, for me, traveling is a major passion, but now with the awareness that I gained from just that one moment of culture shock from that French restaurant, it leads me to ask myself, like, what other interactions can I have in the future that I don't know yet? And what will it be? And how will it impact me even more to maybe be more interested in seeing what happened specifically? This was my introduction video. My name is Derek Plazola, and thank you guys for listening.